In our last update from late in January, we saw a few B-class flares, but nothing major. There was also a growing sunspot that was the cause of some activity in this update. There was also a coronal hole that had opened up and was facing Earth. So let's go ahead and see what's happened since then. Just after I posted the last update on January 26th, we had a C-class flare that was a 5.0, and that was coming out of the growing sunspot that I had talked about and assumed that there would be some solar flares. This is considered a decent sized solar flare that happened, a 5.0, considering that we are in solar minimum right now. In fact, according to spaceweatherlive.com, it was the largest solar flare since March 30th of last year. Following that were 4 more C-class flares that happened on the 29th and the 30th of January. All were from the same sunspot, 12733. We had a 1.3, a 1.8, 2.0, and a 5.2. That makes it 5 solar flares from the same sunspot that has since turned away from the Earth. Since then, solar activity has gone down, and so far no flares have been anywhere close to the C-class. The solar wind speed at the time of this report is 450 kilometers per second. The wind has picked up recently, and earlier today we had wind speeds that almost reached a geomagnetic storm. But it looks like since then it's declined. There could be more wind coming from high-speed streams that I'll tell you more about in a bit. According to this plasma cam, we won't have much hitting Earth for at least the next few days, which means that there won't be as much aurora activity. There is some high-speed streams happening in the north and south pole of the sun, which has caused some strong solar wind, including earlier today when it almost became a geomagnetic storm. Like I said earlier, sunspot region 12733 has turned away from the Earth and is not set to return at this time. We have no other sunspots facing us right now. Because of the fact that there are no sunspots, this means that big solar flares are not expected for the next week. There's some more wind that will continue to get stronger to create some high wind speeds for the next few days because of those high-speed streams. It's unclear at this point right now what will happen after that. So I hope you enjoyed this solar flare update, part of the Bring Me to Life challenge. Tune in every other Saturday for a new update, either on my Selomon page, or you can look up Project Bring Me to Life with the number 2. Thanks everyone, have a great day, and namaste.